you all so much for coming to this exclusive live where we look at who's coming towards you next in love. Thank you so much for your patience. We got a little bit behind schedule, but that's because I was wrapping up a personal reading that I had to do for a client, as well as get me a cup of coffee. As you guys know, it is winter time out here. And so it is the season to be in the bed. But I took my nap, got up, did a reading. Now I'm here with you, beautiful people. So I can't wait to see what's in store. Now, for those that are fairly new here, welcome to the channel. Here today, we're going to do all 12 zodiac signs. We're going to go from Aries all the way to Pisces. So if you're watching, do keep in mind it's always good to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, because there could be messages in any of those natal chart placements for you. If you don't know what that natal chart placement is for you and your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down in the description box below where you can look up your natal chart for absolutely free. All you got to do is put in your birth date and time of birth. And that way, as you navigate through watching my tarot reading videos, you'll get personalized readings that really resonate possibly with your story. But as I always say on this channel in tarot, time is fluid. So these messages may or may not resonate with your unique situation. Also, in tarot, the roles could be reversed. And I've seen those comments. A lot of you guys are definitely giving me feedback. A lot of you guys resonate with my readings, but I do have a couple of cross watchers. And for those that don't know what a cross watcher is, it means that you're looking at your person sign. And what happens a lot of times with my viewers is if you're looking at your person sign, sometimes it resonates for you in the reverse. So that's really, really cool. Had to break that down. Oh, geez, I know you're anxious to get to the reading, but we have some new people here, quite a lot of new people. In fact, I think we're up to over 41K subscribers. Man, I couldn't believe it. I was checking it out the other day and I'm like, dang, there's a lot of people coming through. So that means the world to me. I started this channel about a year and a half ago. And so to see it growing and thriving and having all these beautiful souls coming out and supporting what I do means the world to me. And for those that don't know, next week I'll be on vacation. But like always, you'll know how your girl is. I will be working in between. I just won't be pumping out as much content. So keep a lookout for that. And if you are booking a personal reading, there will be a delay, obviously, with readings. I'll still try to do your personal readings on my vacation, but there may be a slight delay. So just keep that in mind. All the details and information will be posted on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. So keep those readings and orders coming in. There's just going to be possibly slight delays, especially if you're doing emergency readings, just because of how things are rolling out. And it will not be done at my altar if you book an emergency. So just FYI. Other announcements. Now until January 15th, 2026, I am doing a predictive 2026 future forecast reading. That's right. So if you want to know what's going on for the full year of 2026, holla at your girl. I have a really full comprehensive reading for you available only now until January 2026 on the 15th. So if you want information on that, I'm going to drop it into the chat for y'all. Let me find the link real quick. I think it's right here, like that. I've had a few clients already book it. And you can also check out the feedback and see that your girl is the real deal and people are really enjoying this future forecast reading. And it's an exclusive offer only available now until the 15th of January. So check it out, guys. Great opportunity. And of course, I will still have my readings available because that future forecast reading is a 1 hour session where I dive deep into either a specialized area of love, money, career, and then I give a full comprehensive, like read up on it, y'all. It's all there. I can go on and on, but it's very comprehensive. It's very good. And it's something that I'm doing for those that just need to know. Great deal, great opportunity. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. Again, welcome, welcome, welcome. Big shout out to those here on the live. I see we got quite a bit of beautiful people here. Let's see who we got here. We got T Rose and Mama Lisa holding it down, our amazing mods. Thank you guys so much for modding this live today. You guys are awesome, always coming through for your girl. It's very much appreciated. Y'all don't understand. You know, I grind, I work hard. I come on here just about every day to do these readings. And these mods, they take the time out of their day to provide support and guidance to you guys as well, and encouraging words. So if you can, take the time just to say hey to our mods and show your love to them as well. We also have our amazing Soul Tribe member, Miss Cassandra. Hey, Miss Cassandra, how you doing? It's good to see you. And by the way, Miss Cassandra has sent me an amazing tarot deck that I will be featuring very soon on the channel. Thank you so much, Cassandra, for the tarot deck. I love it. We have Miss Carmen here. She says she's waiting patiently. I love the low-key shade. I love the low-key shade, but it's classy, not trashy, so I like it. Hey, Millie. I haven't seen you in a while, Millie. Millie is one of my OGs. I remember you, Millie. You've been MIA. I hope all is well with you, Millie Cruz. Good to see you. Say nay, Poem Towers. Hello, hello. Melinda, hey. Cherie! Cherie! Hey, girl, there you go. There she go. Ania, hey. Ramon, I got it right now, Ramon. See, I got it right, Ramon. Say nay. What up, what up? Jeremy, how you doing? Jeremy Hurd says, what up with all the women who I've seen doing this look good? I guess you're trying to say I look good. I feel like I look rough today, but I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you. All right, y'all, we about to get into it, y'all. If I didn't give you a shout out, hey, K-Love, I appreciate you. Much love. We got to start this reading. We got a lot of people ready and anxious to get these messages. Before I start, one more announcement. When we're talking about who is coming towards you next in love, I need y'all to get your life in the comments, because some of y'all about to really start popping off if you hear it's your old raggedy ex trying to come back. And I don't care. I don't care how you feel about it. It's what's coming through. But for some of you, you will actually get someone new coming towards you next. Now, I'm going to emphasize this. This is a general reading. So it may or may not resonate with you. And I got to break it down and make y'all understand, because it's going to be somebody that doesn't understand tarot, that doesn't understand what a collective reading is, and I'm going to call you out. I'm going to have to call you out, and I may have to boot you because I ain't got time. God bless and love and light. So, as the old saying goes, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Because we don't care. I'm in my Aquarius energy today. I really don't care. You can get blocked, you can get blocked, and you can get blocked. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know because it's going to be somebody that tries it. Somebody in the comments, watch. I want y'all to just stay on the chat. Chat, I want you to watch the chat. Somebody going to say, I didn't come here to hear about my old person. I came here to hear about new love. Listen, heifer, it ain't the new person coming to your raggedy ass yet. It is somebody from your past. I didn't mean to call you raggedy. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the person that's being raggedy, that need to be called raggedy because they being tacky as hell. You're coming for me. So I'm kindly asking, keep an open mind. This is a general reading. And if you also are in a happy, healthy, beautiful connection, we don't care. I mean, I care, but we don't care. When you're talking about, well, that's not my person. We're doing just fine. Okay, great. Y'all really understand. Y'all don't know what we go through as content creators. It's the audacity for me of people trying to come for me on my channel. And they will get blocked. And they will get blocked. Blockity block, block, block. The block is hot. Goodbye. Block. It's that simple. And the reason why I'm being a little snappity today is because every time, y'all, it never fails. Every time I do this reading, I get several people that be trying it. Y'all, I really do. And I just be like, wow. You want a cookie? You got all that out, but nobody cares. You want a cookie? That your relationship is going well? Or that you found someone else and you duck and dodge from this ex that's trying to come back or whatever. Like, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Marionetta is correct. Even as a viewer, she gets where I'm coming from. They don't understand tarot and they don't understand collective readings. They be trying to act like it's a personal reading. I say this, book you a personal reading. Shameless plug, visit my website, MikkiDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Your girl will hook you up. In all of my readings, every client that I've done, I've gone above and beyond. What I have done is I have answered beyond what they asked. Because say, for example, I just did a client today before I went live. They asked 2 questions and literally I probably asked spirit several questions. I clarified and then I went above and beyond and gave them even more insight and information than what they actually paid for. And that is just me. That's how I do. Even when you guys watch me do live readings, you guys see what I'm talking about, where people will ask one little question and then I'm like unpacking stuff on a deeper level. But it's specific to you. And I get a lot of new people that come on this channel that be trying to talk about this and talk about that. But then they still be like, but you're right though. And I'm like, okay, so why are you still running your mouth? So just a PSA, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna get to the reading, y'all. I just have to go in and throw in little PSAs, because I got some folks on here that just need that information. How do you get a question answered? By booking a reading at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I am not answering any questions on this live today. But I appreciate your inquiring. I would love to connect with you though. But I'm not doing any personal readings on this live. All right, let's do this, Aries. Much love, much love. Let's get to it. What up, Tess? What up, what up, what up? Do we have any Aries on the live? Where the Aries at? Where the Aries at? Where the Aries at? Where the Aries at? I'm raising my hand because I'm an Aries moon. I'm an Aries moon. Can you tell? Can you tell I have a little spice? Anybody can get it? Anybody can get it? And that is no lie. But I have so much to lose, like literally. And I'm a teacher by trade. This is what I do in the daytime. And I have to tell my students, y'all be acting like it's so hard to exude self-control. But you don't understand my struggle every day when y'all be talking to me like you ain't got no sense. How much I have to hold back. The struggle be real. So trust and believe. Trust and believe. And then I'm an Aquarius too. So you know the sarcasm be at an all-time high, but they love it. But what I really want to say, sit your ass. All right, here we go, y'all. But no, my kids, my students, they absolutely love me because just like with you guys, I keep it real. I mean, I don't believe in being fake. I don't believe in putting on a front. I'm just myself authentically, you know? And I think that's why people like it because I keep it real. And I'm gonna be honest, there's some readers on this platform that I feel like try to fluff information and nobody got time for that. Like, if this person is a hoe, a bastard, got a bunch of hoes on the side, you know, trying to come for me, trying to manipulate me, you know, think they gonna get them a little action in the bedroom and leave me, like, let me know. Please let me know. Don't try to make it seem like, oh my gosh. Whoever you're connecting to is your soulmate. They're going through a very hard time right now, but one day they will soon find out the truth that you are their twin flame. And then y'all be running with that. But you missed the part where they try to throw in, they going through a lot. I want to know what they going through. Okay, elaborate. What they going through? Because I need to know. Let me know. What are they going through? I don't give a damn if they the twin flame, soulmate, if they raggedy, broke, busted, and disgusted, Build-A-Bear, dusty, a hoe, getting on my nerves. Let me know. But then you got people that come to my channel talking about, I mean, like, but we've been together for like 25 years. We never, you know, got married, but for you to just sit up here and make it seem like, you know, he's just a horrible guy. I ain't trying to make it seem like nothing. Did you just hear what you said? Y'all got to read the comments. You know what I'm saying? Read the comments. When you guys go back and watch my videos, because you know I literally go back and read every single comment you guys leave, and I respond to every 100% of my comments. Now, some of y'all saying, I done left a comment yesterday. You were, because I haven't had time. But I'm going to reply to it. I guarantee within 24 hours, every comment you have left will be replied to. But go back and read the comments. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all, we've been on this live for 20 minutes and I have not started the reading. I'm sorry, y'all. I just have to do a PSA, y'all. So I got some lipstick on my teeth. Okay. Y'all don't be let me look crazy. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to do Aries. You drinking coffee too now, Tess? Girl, it's too late to be drinking coffee. Oh, man. You must have to stay up late. And Marionette says she's craving coffee, seeing me drink it. I try not to drink on camera because I think it's tacky, but it's either that or I go take a nap. So I'm trying to get these readings out for y'all because I know I'm about to go on this trip. All right, let's do this, y'all. Aries. Aries, Aries. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies? I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. What is the energies of Aries and the person that's going to be coming towards Aries next in love? What is going to be the energy surrounding Aries and the person that's going to be coming towards Aries next in love? 5 of Cups. The Devil. The Moon. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the 7 of Wands in the reverse. See, this is why I had to give you guys that PSA. This feels like somebody from your past coming back, okay? Coming back because they regret missing out on this opportunity with you. They kind of are pissed off at you though at the same time. I miss Aries, but I'm also angry at Aries right now. And it's because they didn't expect you to respond the way that you're acting. So this 5 of Cups feels like a missing you energy. Oh, yeah. Clarifying the 5 of Cups, we have the 9 of Swords and the Queen of Cups in reverse. I don't know how I'm going to move on without you. I don't know how I'm going to live my life without you. It's kind of really hitting this person that you're probably leaving them for good. And they're going a bit crazy and insane. Because they want to pick up where you guys left off. This is someone who's very delusional. They have a lot of dreams, a lot of hopes, a lot of fantasies of what this relationship could be, but it's something about their behavior. They do things that really messes this thing up. So now that you're kind of holding back, which I feel like you are, they're kind of pissed off about that because that's not what they expected out of you. With the devil energy here to the page of swords in the reverse, to the justice in reverse, you're very much set in your ways of thinking this person is a future faker, a manipulator, a liar, and you're taking your power back because your experience with this person was not so pleasant. But the reason why this person's coming back to you is because they can't move on without you. They need you more than you need them. This is someone that probably is very codependent on others with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Yeah, they're very codependent on what you provide. You're showing up to this as someone who is a Queen of Pentacles in this person's life. So you could have been more of the provider of the relationship. You could have been carrying a lot of the responsibility of the relationship. And this person may have taken you for granted, really made you feel like, what the hell? Why am I even still in this? What am I getting out of the deal? So what are they planning to do next? What is their intentions to do next? Apologize, Page of Cups. You'll get a message from this person saying, I'm sorry. I miss you. I love you. I want to be with you. What are they sorry about? What is this Page of Cups entailing, Spirit? For causing you hell on earth. Remember the old saying, you reap what you sow. This person's definitely reaping what they sow, and they want you to rescue them. I'm sorry because my life is going to hell. I'm sorry because things are not working out for me in my life, and I can't go on without you, Aries. Please rescue me. Please help me, please. Now, they're not going to tell you all that. They may just kind of like leave out that last part. But I'm telling you what it is and what it ain't, because we keep it real on this channel. And they're seeing that they probably need to apologize. Let's clarify further. What is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse for this person? Okay, so they're sorry that they brought you or pretty much drag you through the mud. They recognize the error of their ways, that you were actually the victim in all this and not them. Hold back, Aries. Pipe down. Don't be ready to cuss this person out. Stay with me. Stay with me. Because I'm right there with you. Let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because what the hell? What the hell? Let's clarify, why did it take this person so long to figure that out? Oh, because they couldn't make a choice about you. I don't know. Like, should I don't know. So like, man, forget Aries. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do until I figure this thing out. And then like if it works out, okay. If it doesn't work out, all right. And then you were like, who? Bye? And you left and this person got shook. They like, wait a second, hold it. Hold it, bitch. Where you going? Come on back now. Wait, hold on, wait. Queen of Pentacles, wait. No, no. No. Help. Help me, please. Please, don't go nowhere. You're too valuable. Please come back. Jack, come back. Jack. Jack gone, baby. Jack gone. Dead. R.I.P. The death card. Cannot revive. Cannot bring back from the dead. Aries is done, son. Ooh, boy. Jack. I don't know why I got the Titanic. Some of you guys might like the Titanic. I don't know where the Titanic reference come from. Some of you guys could be traveling very soon. I don't know. I know I'm going on a cruise, so maybe that's why I'm thinking the Titanic. Lord, please make sure, Lord, protect the ship that I'm getting on. Please don't let it go down. I don't know why the Titanic reference came through. Oh. Okay, one more because we're nosy on this channel. How does Aries feel about this person? The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Y'all killing me softly, Aries. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So a lot of you guys don't trust this person. A lot of you guys look at this person as insecure, same-ish, different day, giving you the bare bone minimum. And if you were to let this person come back, they're going to do the same mess again. And it's the wheel of karma is going to be on that ass again. That's what you're going to say. Is there anybody else coming towards Aries besides this lame ass loser? I'm sorry, but they are. Page of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Dang, Aries, what in the hell? So you're getting someone that's coming towards you with a false offer. It's a manipulator, y'all. What this person manipulating? Because nobody got time for this. The Star in the reverse. Somebody that doesn't really see that this thing is going to really work out or be anything of any type of true potential. They're just kind of like, yeah, let's hang out. Let's do something. Whatever. Friend zone. Fun. Hang out. Party. Get turned up. The stuff that Aries ain't got time for. Be careful. So some of you guys may reject this person, find yourself dating, and you may encounter another karmic test. Swerve on that hole too. All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that helps somebody out there prepare for the foolery that's about to go down. Some of you guys may have actually heard from this person recently. If you did, block. I'm gonna come real today. I had no filter today. I don't know why. I feel like, you know, I'm really, I don't know. So yeah, some of you guys have already blocked this fool. If you did, good for you. But they will come back. If they haven't come back already, They will. And I think this person's pretty persistent because they need you. This person needs your help. Taurus. Do we have any Tauruses in the room? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Taurus, sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. I put a lot of creamer in that. All right. Carmen. Hey. You're welcome, Aries. I hope you guys got a good laugh. I try to make it a little entertaining because, you know, when you start talking about the egg, somebody want to hear about that. I don't want to hear about none of that. You know, as a reader, you want to hear about somebody new. You want to come with some new stuff. You don't want to talk about the old stuff. That's no fun. All right, Taurus, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is going to be the energy surrounding Taurus and the person that's coming towards Taurus next in love and romance? We have the Three of Swords. The Magician in the reverse. The Five of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Another doozy for you. It feels like someone that's coming back after heartbreak. They thought they wanted to be single though. They thought like, you know, forget Taurus, forget Taurus. I'm about to go out here and be single, live my best life, do my thing. And no, flop. They played themselves. Yep. I'm getting like if this person was dating around or trying to find someone else other than you, what they began to realize is that they're not finding their person or they're having failed relationships. So for them, they feel a bit heartbroken because nothing's going their way. The interesting thing about this person's energy, though, is I'm not really getting direct action towards you. I'm getting more so like this person being very hesitant, but also being obsessed with you. So what that looks like is they may be definitely keeping tabs on you, seeing what you're up to, wanting to take action, but holding themselves back because they know that things may not go too well. So it feels like this person's running a game on you, some type of game with the Five of Swords, because they're just not very hopeful that you'll take them back. Yeah, so they're going to pretend like, oh, they're so busy. They got all these hoes lined up. They're doing this, they're doing that. And listen, no, they're not. They're not. This person is struggling alone. I think they're starting to see the reality of some stuff. Let's see, what is this moon in the reverse? Yeah, that they made a bad choice with justice in reverse. They should have let go of this fantasy or this illusion or this idea in their mind a long time ago. They played themselves. That they can just find your replacement. They can't replace Taurus. Absolutely not. So your energy with the Magician in the reverse to the Sun, to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you're being very selfish. Not because you want to be, it's because by default you had to be. You don't trust this person. There definitely was some type of breakup or disagreement with you all. And it's like you're basically saying, because I can't trust you. I'm not giving you a gosh darn thing else. Can you tell me a little bit about what this person did to Taurus to make Taurus not trust them? Oh, they had someone else. Queen of Wands. Dang, homie. What about this Queen of Wands now? Oh, okay. It was some hoe that they really didn't build no real relationship with. It was all raggedy relationship. Okay, well, there you go. But yeah, you found out about a third party, or some of you guys will. Or if you assume that they had some old raggedy hoe, they did. And it didn't go nowhere. So now what they're not trying to admit is that that thing flopped. They can't find a replacement. They're kind of sitting back like, what do I do? What do I do? Oh, I know. I can spy on Taurus and see what Taurus is up to. And I think they're spying on you to see if you have someone else. Why are they spying on Taurus? You know, so they can have clarity of where you guys are at. Like, are you single? Are you with someone? Are you, do you even care about them? Now, spying looks like a lot of things, Taurus. It could be they're looking at your socials, asking people about you, you know, just trying to get information. And it's because they're hoping that you don't have options as well. They're hoping you're single so they can talk to you. Once they get enough information, you will probably hear from this person. All right. What is their intentions when they reach out? I love you. I miss you. I couldn't stop thinking about you. You're my everything, and everything is you. Is that right? When you had this old raggedy hoe in the background. Tell me about this King of Cups. Oh, Knight of Wands in reverse, clarifying the King of Cups. So y'all have this love-hate relationship. I like you, but I can't stand your ass. That's why they play games with you. That's what I'm noticing. Like, you trigger this person in some way. I don't know what you do, but you trigger this person. So when they're ready to drop their guard, that's when they're going to come in. But it may not last long. You may see this wave of emotion that goes like this. Highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows. It's never really consistent. And it's never growing. It's never building. And you're like, what the hell am I dealing with? Well, it feels like someone that's very exactly off and on. Very off and on, hot and cold. And it really, I think, has a lot to do with this person. When they get triggered, they begin to act crazy. You or this person could have air sign in your natal chart placement, your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We also have Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let me know if it resonates. Taurus. All right, next we got Gemini. Hey, how y'all doing? If you guys are enjoying the reading thus far with my sarcasm at an all-time high today, go ahead and hit the like button. Show your girls some love. Thank you guys so much for sending all that positive energy my way. I'm sending it back to you tenfold. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. And thank you for being open-minded. And thank you for those of you providing feedback and letting me know if the messages are resonating with you. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely 100% free. You're getting a good reading for the free 99 because your girl is very detailed. So don't forget to do that. Hit that subscribe button. Jazzy says, glad I caught alive. I'm glad you're here too, Jazzy. Welcome. Debbie says, sarcasm at its finest. Hey, I can't help it. I'm an Aquarius. That's what we do best. Speaking of air sign energy, where are the Geminis, my fellow air sign homies? Where you at? Let's get it. We got Mia here. What up, Mia? One of my OGs. Good to see you, girl. I hope all is well. It's been a minute. I'm glad you're here with us. Hey, hey. We got Miss Lady. Hey. Dropping them diamonds. Jim, Jim, Jim. All right, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the energy surrounding Gemini and the person that's going to be coming towards Gemini in love and romance next? We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Emperor in the reverse. I'm not the Emperor, y'all. The Empress. The Empress in reverse. Sorry. And the Five of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Tower in the reverse and the Queen of Swords. It's almost like this person wants to talk to you, get to know you. But there's some kind of conflicting energies going on with their space where they're also kind of like thinking about somebody from their past. So you would be that turnaround in their life for the better if things go well with you. I think this person has a reputation of causing chaos, destruction, issues in relationships. That's just what they do. Can you tell me a little bit about what that is that they do? Well, with the Six of Cups in the reverse, that's what they do. They thrive off of drama. So this is some type of drama king or queen of some sort. But then they meet you and they're hoping that things turn around with you. Now that energy underneath the surface is like a backup plan I'm getting. If things don't work out with you, then they have that backup to possibly revisit someone from their past. Let me clarify this a little bit more. What does this person really want with Gemini? Queen of Cups, the Lovers in reverse. They want your love without commitment. They want your peace, the benefits of a relationship without fully investing. Because again, in the back of their mind, they're so convinced that there's probably going to be issues that's going to transpire between you and them. They have a history of this. This is somebody that messes up relationships. So they have this big fear of committing. And they will string you along without any real commitment. This is going to cause issues for you guys with the Five of Wands. But this person is going to try their best to not show their ass early on. You're not going to like it though. You're going to be triggered by this person's behavior. And for a lot of you guys, this will feel like somebody from your past. I don't feel like this is someone from your past, but it will feel like somebody from your past. So this feels like a spiritual karmic lesson that has not been learned in a past relationship that's coming in form of a new person. It's really going to set you off. 5 of Swords. That this person's not committing to you. All right, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So what will Gemini do? Move on. So you're going to leave this person once you start seeing the behavior patterns of this individual. You're going to notice that this is someone who is going to be very similar to your ex. Many of you guys have had people that you recently left that were very non-committal, or someone that just kind of strung you along or play games. Well, the cycle has not been closed fully. The cord has not been totally cut. I think there was definitely some type of abrupt ending between you and this past person. And so when you go into a new relationship, it's like you feel like you're dodging a bullet by going to someone new, only to find that spiritually you can't run from what you have to go through to learn the lesson. I feel like you need some advice, Gemini. Jazzy says spot on. So Spirit, can you give some advice for Gemini with this? Cards are flying. Urgent message. Work on you. And protect everything that you're working toward in your life. Don't be so willing to give your heart, your love, your time, your energy so freely to someone that just calls you beautiful or handsome or makes you feel good. You got to draw your line in the sand of having that very strong boundary and let people earn you. You're a giver. Whoever the Gemini I'm talking to is, you're a giver. And it's frustrating. This love thing. Be careful. You're going to regret forcing it to fit. Don't force it to fit. Let be, whatever be, let it be. And this is all spiritually orchestrated, okay? So it's not one of those things where you are going to receive the good karma in this. It feels like this is a person that has a potential to learn a significant karmic lesson through you, but at the same time, you're learning a valuable lesson about your sense of self-worth and not being willing to give to people so easily and freely. I know. This person could be a fixed sign: Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. I also have Libra here. Other fire energy: Sagittarius. I got Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, Pisces. All right. Could be any sign, of course. That's the main energies coming through in this reading. Good luck to you, Gemini. I hope that helps clarify some things for you. We got Cancerians next. Cancer, where you at? King Pearl coming through, representing for Team Cancers. I think we got Cassandra on the live somewhere. And we also have Wayne that was listening into the Gemini read, saying thank you for the Gemini read. You're very welcome. Debbie's here. Hey, Debbie. That's right, Debbie. You are a Cancer moon, aren't you? All right, cool. We got Miss Shay here. Hey, representing for Team Cancerian. Cancers, let's get it. Let's see what we got today. Wayne says that Gemini reading was spot on. Thank you for sharing, Wayne. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the energies surrounding Cancer and the person that Cancer will be connecting to next in love and romance? Okay, Six of Cups in the reverse. Nine of Cups. Hierophant. Underneath the deck, Tower in the reverse. Five of Wands. Five of Wands, Moon in reverse. Okay. This is someone that's going to be holding back a lot from you because they're scared of a disaster occurring here. I don't think it matters for you, Cancer, because it looks like you actually are embracing your singlehood and not really wanting to work on a relationship with this person. This could be somebody from your past that's wanting to talk to you because they don't want to lose you. But you're coming across very selfish to this person. And I see your energy as being very single. So the Nine of Cups is like very self-sufficient, very single, doing your own thing. And then here comes this person from your past, right? Communicating and saying, hey, like, what's up with you, Cancer? Why are you not being there for me? Why are you not showing up for me? You know, it's very much giving, they're thinking heavily about this behavior, this new you. You would say this person is a player or someone that can't be trusted, very inconsistent. That's why you have no interest in working on anything with this person. You also feel very neglected by this person as well. So I don't know what this person has done. It feels kind of like they've abandoned you, or you guys went through some type of separation of some sort. And they're starting to gain a new perspective about who the new Cancer is. This new Cancer, this Cancer 2.0, is somebody that they're not really too pleased with. They want you to end that now with the world. They're like, please, come on. Like, I thought we were together. I thought we were in a relationship. They're feeling very insecure that this relationship may not work, not too confident that you want this as much as you did in the past. Why is that? Because you're letting it go. I think you used to hold this person very closely to your chest, and they're noticing that you're beginning to let it go, like just kind of let it fall how it may. Okay, so what is this person's intentions? Five of Wands, the Moon in reverse. They don't want to believe the facts. And the facts are that you may not necessarily want to work on this like they think. But they're trying their best to hold on to hope. It's just overwhelming them very much so, this whole experience. Yeah, they don't want to believe that you are expecting them to do more, that you are standing your ground of knowing your worth, knowing your value, standing on business, not being bothered, not being desperate. They don't want to believe that you don't trust them anymore. So they're going to just sit there and keep talking this false narrative in their mind, I guess. Let's look at your energy. What do you plan to do next, Cancer? Be careful that you don't go out here and go to something new quickly, because what's happening with the Wheel of Fortune to the Fool, Spirit is saying it's going to be very, very rocky road if you don't fully heal from this person before you go to something next. Let's look at that. By the way, this person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also getting Aries, Pisces, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, that's the main energies though. All right, so let's look at, because it looks like some of you guys are ready to kind of move on. Others, you may want to consider going back to this person, but that's for a small portion of you. Either way, new start, new beginning with this person or someone else may lead to a karmic cycle. Can you tell me a little bit about, is there anybody else coming towards Cancers? We have the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Strength in reverse. So someone that's coming in with a lot of ego and a lot of insecurity about what, Spirit? About creating a solid new cycle with you. So if this is you going to someone new, you're basically looking at repeating a cycle. Very similar to the Gemini read. Some of you guys could be connecting to a Gemini. Spirit is warning you're going to be playing yourself because you're going to someone who's not really ready to fully invest or commit. They're not at the level of maturity of someone that's ready for that. They're just kind of going to waste your time. And this is if this is someone from your past or new, Spirit. Can you give me some insight on that? Anybody talking to you next? You're just not ready emotionally, mentally, spiritually for a relationship. Spirit says take your time. Knight of Pentacles. Take your time. Date responsibly. Date responsibly and take your time. So healing, your goals, yourself. You got a lot to work through. Whatever cycle you just experienced was very, very painful. Was a lot. I don't know if you caught that Cancer reading that I did the other day. Check it out. I think there's some connections with that reading and this reading here. So there's definitely that cycle that you still are really trying to work through. And so be careful with moving too fast. Okay, we got Leos next. King Pearl says, yeah, I just want to be alone and heal. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you were to be completely honest with yourself, Cancer, it's a lot that you experience there, and you just may not be feeling like jumping into a full-blown committed relationship. Like, that just may be like giving you the ick. Like, I don't know if I really want to do that. Shay says, just want to enjoy my peace and continue to heal from the past person. I have a long way to go. That person in the last reading was my past person. Yeah, absolutely. And that's okay. You create your own narrative and your own story. And so nothing is wrong with being single. I always tell people on this channel, being single is not a curse. It's not a curse. It's actually a good thing sometimes because you get to find yourself again and you get to find your peace and happiness. And really you can be reflective and unpack what you went through so that way you're not repeating karmic cycles. Let's do this, Leo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about mighty, mighty Leo. Leo's sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Can you tell me the energies that will be surrounding Leo and the person that's going to be coming towards Leo next in love and romance? Five of Pentacles. Eight of Wands in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords and then the King of Swords. Okay. All right. This feels like somebody from your past that wants to extend some type of communication with you. It feels like it's almost like they're trying to work up a plan. And the plan that they're trying to do is to get you to apologize. Keyword, get you to apologize. They know that there is something wrong because you're not communicating with them. And as much as they do want you to apologize, eventually they're going to break. And I think they're going to reach out to you first with an apology because they're feeling like you're not reaching out to them first with the Five of Pentacles. They could have had it all with you. That's what this person is saying. But instead of doing the right thing, this person plays a lot of games. It's because they want to have control. This person likes to feel like they're in control of how this relationship goes. And now that you're standing firm in your power, by blocking this person or not taking a lot of action, they're beginning to spiral and feel like they're losing control. This is not what they thought would happen. They thought you would apologize first or you would reach out to them first. And it's not happening. So here they go, thinking about coming up with the right words to say. What are they thinking about saying to Leo, Spirit? That they want to give to you more, that they want to be there for you, they want to provide, and see where this thing can go. But with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's not going to last long. This feels like a gaslighting, like a love bombing energy. It feels like this doesn't last long. The giving, the serving you, the things to entice you, to will you back in. But it's like what they have to do when they're left in a predicament where they're stuck. That's why they would be doing it. And also, again, to get that control. What I'm noticing about this person is they play a lot of games. So if this is your reading, I'm noticing they only begin to respond or behave differently when they feel triggered by you. And then they eventually revert back to their ways. Celia says, right. They feel very rejected by you, by the way, and neglected. It's triggering their neglect wound. Now, you with the Eight of Wands to the Strength in the reverse to the Three of Wands. Like I say, you've been waiting to hear from this person. You're not chasing this person. You're like, listen, I'm not going to chase this person. So if they got something to say, they got to say it. If they want to bring this relationship back, they need to bring it. But you're not going to make the first move. But that's the thing. This person doesn't want to make the first move either. And it has a lot to do with what you've experienced thus far. Karmic cycle, right? This person never changes. And around you go. With this person being controlling, trying to tell you how this is going to go. I'm getting taking from you, but not providing. Or when they do, it's only for a temporary amount of time. You're just getting the shorter end of the stick. That's what you would say. I think you're seeing very clearly what you're being a part of. Someone that uses a manipulation tactic of emotional manipulation. A lot of highs, then some lows. But it just never ends well. This person can be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be, but that's predominantly in the energy here. What is this person's intentions with Leo here? Four of Cups and the World in the reverse. Why the Four of Cups? The Fool. See, they're pretending like they don't care, but really they do want to have a new start with you. They just want you to chase them. I mean, that's kind of what I keep getting. Eventually, if you keep like holding back, I think this person will have a breaking point and saying, forget it. I'm going to have to go towards Leo and say something, because it's obvious that Leo has blocked me or Leo has pushed me out of their life. And if I want to make sure Leo doesn't get away, I got to do something quick. All right, let's see if there's anyone else coming towards you, Leo. I'm sure you guys are kind of ready for something else, but they will come back. Or a lot of Leos in the Leo collective. Is there anybody else coming towards Leos in love and romance besides their past person spirit? Eight of Swords, Hierophant. Tell me a little bit about this Eight of Swords. Death in reverse. Yes, possibly, but for a lot of you guys, is going to still be this past person. Eight of Swords, Hierophant, Justice. So it's like somebody that you've had a relationship with before. And it feels like somebody that you would say is familiar with you. Because with the Eight of Swords, I clarify that. And I have the Death in the reverse and the Star in reverse. So they thought about coming back to you, but they're losing hope that it's going to work out, which feels very similar to the reading we just did. Okay, but they still have feelings for you and a little regret that they may be losing you. So the right thing to do would be to reconnect with you eventually. They can't be mad at you, but at the same time they are. They know that they did you wrong. Somebody needs to hear that. By ghosting you or pushing you away. It was a way to avoid you and try to move on from this, but at the same time still trying to hold on to you. So that's why the cycle has never really fully closed, because it was like, well, Leo's giving me a hard time. That's fine. I'm gonna just move on with my life. But then I'm going to keep the cycle open just in the event I can go back if things don't work out with other people that I'm trying to entertain. And I think you know this. I think you're very well aware that this person's playing games, because this is all gameplay to me. All gameplay. Very immature behaviors. So good for the Leos that have chosen to block this person and move on with your life. You definitely deserve better than this. Virgos are next. Virgo. You're welcome, Leos. You're very welcome. Doris says they're going to need a chair to wait for me to beg. Baby, let me tell you, they going to need one, because once a fixed sign has made their decision, which is you, Leo, it's a wrap, Jack. You ain't going back. Hey, Bree Prince. What up, girl? Hey, Fern. Here we go, Virgo. Debbie's ready. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who's coming towards Virgo next in love? And what are the current energies surrounding Virgo and their person that's coming toward them next in love? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Tower in the reverse. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse and Page of Cups. A lot of very selfish energy. My goodness. Very selfish. This is like a self-absorbed individual for real. Like it's all about them. And they'll give you the bare bone minimum. Even when it comes to flirting with you, loving up on you, giving to you. So they breadcrumb their way in relationships for sure. Now, I know many of you guys are wondering, well, is this a past person? Is this a new person? It feels like your past person coming back. This Knight of Wands. The person you would say who always cause issues in the relationship with the Tower in the reverse. Some of you guys have expected this person to make their return in some type of way with their self-absorbed ass. They want the benefits of being with you without the commitment. The best this person can offer you is, I'm getting like a lustful energy, but something of substance and stability and value is really hard for this person to do because they're a page. The only time they kind of rev it up is when they become a Knight of Wands. I think there's something very significant about them realizing that they can't go far with you anyway because they've caused so much pain. So the only reason why they would be coming back is for what? What you can offer them, Ace of Pentacles. I'm noticing this person is giving off a lot of pentacles in the read. They could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, such as yourself. But there's a lot that this person goes into the relationship for. But it's not really love. They love what you provide. They love what you give. And you're like, no, not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. I mean, you know how this person is. So I'm just basically like explaining to you what you've already seen or what you already know. That's why it's like the Tower in the reverse. Yeah, this person knows they're being judged by you. You're giving them the evil eye. You look at this person as someone, according to them, as someone that needs to be punished for what they've done to you. So you're kind of putting them in punishment. And you're doing just fine. Single, solid, happy. Some of you guys actually don't mind seeing this person suffer without you. It's like a reap what you sow energy. Like, well, you shouldn't treat me that way. It's a responsible karmic justice. Instead of like doing something directly to this person, you indirectly pulled your energy back. And this person is kind of definitely feeling the loss of you, what you brought to the table, what you provided them. And since you pulled the rug underneath them and took all that away, they feel like, yeah, Virgo is definitely probably upset at me. Virgo probably doesn't want to deal with me. They're probably trying to punish me. You know, that's how they view you. So in a matter of time, you feel like this person is going to reach out to you with some type of clever words. This person is a wordsmith, by the way. That's what gets you every time. They say a lot of cool things. I mean, everything sounds so good, but they're a liar. And they stress you totally out. So What is this person planning to do next then? Let's look at that. The Moon and the Ten of Pentacles. So really, they have a secret agenda of coming towards you for legacy, security, stability. So let's start from scratch. Let's have a new beginning, Virgo. That's what this person would say. But it's for security and stability purposes only. Queen of Swords in the reverse underneath the deck. Underneath it all, this person's pissed off at you, though, for even like pushing them away for the time that you did. I really wouldn't take this person back, Virgo, if I were you, because this person is very upset at you and they may try to do something to hurt you. Why am I getting that? Yeah, they may reject you eventually. They'll come back only to reject you, to hurt you even more, because they felt rejected by you. So it's like a tit for tat. They'll come back and they'll use you and then they'll reject you again. Because you rejected me, so screw you. I'll take you back and then I'm going to use you up and leave your ass. That's the agenda that they're on. And they may even cheat or lie or do stuff behind your back. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. You know this is your reading because you have experienced something similar before, where this person may have done things to make you feel used and they didn't bring much to the table. They were just breadcrumbing their way in this. Total waste of time, for sure. Water sign energy, earth sign could be predominant in you or this person's natal chart. Water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let's see if there's anyone else coming towards you. I'm not going to leave you hanging, Virgo, like that. Is there anybody else new? Is there any new people coming towards Virgo after this karmic test? We have Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Out of nowhere, you're going to be given a relationship offer by someone. Out of nowhere. You could be like, wait, where did this person come from? Can you tell me about it? Yeah. I think once you get out of hermit mode and you actually go out there and start dating, Virgo, once you get out of hermit mode and you actually start dating, you may get a relationship. That's all I'm going to say, Virgo. Love y'all. Libras are next. All right, guys, we are headed off to do Libra. Libra. We've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Now we're on Libra. After Libra, we'll do Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Good night, Debbie. Let's do this, Libra. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. What is the energies surrounding Libra and the person that Libra will be connecting to next in love and romance? We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Seven of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Underneath the deck, we have the Death in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. This is somebody who doesn't want to be single. This is somebody from your past. They don't want to admit that, but they're definitely not wanting to extend an offer to you either. Being quite stubborn, but they feel like they can't find anything better than you. You would be someone that they would say is like their soulmate with the lovers here. Now, before I started your reading, Libra, did you notice the light went out? And I have everything plugged in. My light went out, my computer went out, but I'm gonna keep the reading going. Can y'all hear me okay? But it's crazy because my power didn't go out. Y'all see the power didn't go out? That's crazy. So I know my mic isn't working either. But we're going to keep it going and then I'll figure out the problem after the reading. You know, I think you would agree with this person. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me get a little closer. I think you would agree with this person, Libra, that this is somebody that you would agree is your soulmate. But you don't trust them. That's the problem. You don't trust them. You feel like this is somebody who is a manipulator and they're only coming in to win you over, manipulate you, convince you to let them back, convince you to give them another chance. When they've proven to you that they can't be the man or the woman that you need them to be. I would say there's definitely some truth in that, Libra, because with this energy being the way it is, it really honestly feels like this person is not really wanting to give you a solid offer, but they don't want to lose you. What is that? What is this Ace of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, but they'll tell you that they want a new beginning. They do want to build. They want a relationship. Page of Swords in reverse is like somebody that is trying to get information so they can be spying on you and just kind of see where you stand. But they can also be someone who is a manipulator. So this is like a manipulative tactic by not giving you a full investment. But they feel like you are good karma. Like you bring a lot of peace, a lot of happiness into their life. And that's what would make this connection worthwhile. One thing I would say I would be careful with this person is they may have someone else that they're entertaining as well at the time they give you an offer. So you definitely don't want to be so quick to let this person back or fall head over heels back into the cycle. It'll be a good experience for them, but in other words, but not a good experience for you if you let them back. Yep. They feel like nothing, like it'll be good for them, justice. Because they can't find anyone like you. So even though they have the other person in the background, they're going to keep it as like a security. Just in case things don't work out with Libra, I have this other person. So let me ask this. What is this person's intentions? Honestly, with Libra. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. And the King of Cups in reverse. Not a fair offer at all. Not a fair offer at all. They're going to just sell you an illusion. And it's something about them having a hard time with letting go of the competition or letting go of their freedom. Their lifestyle, whatever that thing is that they just are addicted to, a lifestyle, an addiction, a choice that has ruined this relationship. There's definitely something there with that. This person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I got Gemini here. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Libra. That's the main energies there. Let's see if there's anybody else after this person comes. Because I believe the test is, will you reject them? Or will you have to go and repeat this cycle with them? Because they haven't changed. Anybody else coming towards Libra? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Swords. What is this? Queen of Cups in reverse. The Fool. Okay. You will have somebody coming to communicate towards you, but it's going to piss you off because this person is emotionally unavailable. And I think they're also very clingy. So deep down, I think you're kind of in this energy of like holding back. I think you've learned a very powerful lesson after going through this past person coming back of not being so giving, not being so available to provide to others. You want to see what other people can do for you now. It's something about that. And so what you're going to find out with this person is they're very insecure and they're just attaching themselves to someone and they're clinging on to someone else. And as you get to talk to them with the Ace of Swords, there's going to be some clarity, a big truth that, yeah, I don't need to give to this person any further. Yeah, you're going to make a decision. I'm gonna just stay single, or I'm going to just, you know, hold back. I'm not going to get, you know, I'm just focused on me. I'm going to do me. Because I think this person is really frustrating you. And they may get frustrated too that you're going to start exuding this type of energy. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Let me know if it resonates. And I'm about to see what's going on with this, this power that just went out on this computer. It looks like my audio's still working, so that's good. Hey, y'all. Getting up close and personal. Let's see what's going on. Okay, that's working okay. Hold on, y'all. Trying to move some stuff around. Hopefully we can get it back going. Let's see. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, I see what happened here. It came loose. Think that'll fix our problem there. Nope. Still trying to fix it, y'all. Thank you all for your patience. Okay. There we go. Okay. We're back. So now we're going to go to Scorpio. Okay, so I think what happened was somehow, I don't know what happened, but I had everything plugged in. No lie. I had everything plugged in, ready to go for the reading before we went live. And when I went live, everything was working. And then right when I got to the Libra reading, as soon as I started like revealing the cards, one of my plugs miraculously came unplugged. And it was like over there. And y'all know on this channel, I've had paranormal activity occur. Also at that time, I heard like a thump in the living room. So I don't know. Sometimes there's some significance with stuff like that. Okay, let me get comfortable, guys, and then we'll continue the reading. Thank you for your patience. We're doing Scorpio now. Oh, Lord. Okay. I gotta get the cards. Hey, Chris, how you doing? We're not doing any readings on this live. So if you would like to ask any questions, you will need to book a reading directly at my website, MEKA'S Okay, here we go. All right, guys, we're going to do Scorpio now. Thank you guys once again for your patience. I appreciate you guys. Sorry about that. Slight delay. Here we go, Scorpio. Okay, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the energy surrounding Scorpio and the person that Scorpio will be connecting to next in love and romance? All right, Scorpio. We have the Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and underneath the deck we have the Three of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Cups. This person's worried. Worried that you're talking to other people, dating around, doing your thing. And the way you look at this person is someone that's playing games with you. They wonder if you're in a relationship or talking to someone. That's what's keeping this person up at night with the Nine of Swords, because they really want to take action towards you. This could be somebody from your past that you are trying your best to walk away from. But with the Moon and Six of Cups, there's a lot of history here that you think about. The history. Replaying things in your mind. Fantasizing about what this new beginning would look like if you guys were to be together. But then what's holding you back is like what you experienced. Like, you know that there's been a lot of things here. What's this Five of Swords? This person being a player or someone that's non-committal or very inconsistent. They play this in and out game to try to make you chase them, or they play this in and out game to humble you or control you in some type of way. You'd rather just be single. Ultimately, you feel like it would be better that way than to deal with this. And this person is feeling the loss of you. They want to hold on to you. This person sees you as an emperor, no matter the gender. They look at you as somebody that they can trust, that's loyal, that has their stuff together. You bring a lot to the table. You're valuable to this person, very valuable. And they don't want to let that go. That's why they're staying up at night thinking like, oh my gosh, like Scorpio is such a catch. What am I thinking? They let you get away. That's how they feel. They let the Emperor get away, because the Emperor with the Lovers in reverse, they see you as someone who doesn't really want this relationship anymore. It's hurting them. They're tired of waiting to hear from you. So I feel like this person is starting to transform into someone that wants to step their game up and work on their toxic side. So they're really thinking a lot about themselves, choices they've made, things that have ruined this relationship, and really thinking about building something substantial with you this time around. Coming up with a plan, a healthier plan than what you've seen before. What does this person plan to do next, though, actually? Queen of Wands and Justice. Come towards you with a fair offer. They just don't know how you're going to respond with it. Respond to that. They don't know if you're going to trust it as being a fair offer, but it feels like they're trying their best to consider all the possibilities of what this new beginning would look like. I'm here to say, like, this person is trying to turn it around. And with the devil in the reverse, it looks like this person definitely was being toxic at some point. I just don't understand why this person now is trying to say, let's create a family, a life, a legacy, all the things, 10 of Cups together, when they had all that time in the world to do this, right, Scorpio? So this is like someone saying, I'm going to make it right. I'm going to make it up to you. I want to be there for you. I want to do this for you. I want to do that for you. But you don't trust it. Like, it's right here. 5 of Swords, Knight of Wands. Like, you're like, I remember how this person did me. Mika, like, I can just see it. I mean, we had some good times together. And I think if there is a strong foundation of lust, like sexual energy that this person gave you, and that was like the most that you got out of it, was just like a fun time, nothing very significant other than just fun. And it's like when you're talking about something substantial that an emperor would need, or an empress, there's no gender in tarot, you're not getting more than just the fun. And after the fun dies, what else do you have left that this person can bring to you? Not much. They can be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. That's predominant in energy. We also have Pisces here. Okay. Let's look Scorpio to see if there's anyone else coming towards you. Because I definitely feel like you don't want to deal with that ex coming back. Even if they're changing for the better. I think your patience with them has ran out. And you don't trust them anymore. And of course, if there is no trust, then there can be no relationship. So Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Is there anybody else coming towards Scorpio new? So what I'm getting is you have someone that is coming towards you new, but they're showing up as a Page of Pentacles in reverse. And when I clarify why, it's because this person lacks confidence. I think they've been through the ringer in their past relationship, so it's going to take a while for them to really just trust. They want to be fair to you though, so I feel like they're not coming in with bad intentions at all. It just has a lot to do with their past. They don't know you. You are a stranger. You are someone that they would say, hey, you can potentially hurt me. You can potentially let me down. So I really don't want to give you my all because you just may not be what I need. So they're going to move with caution. In other words, they're going to move in caution. But for you, it's going to feel like this person's quite fickle, or they're not progressing fast. They just need time to process and think and gather their thoughts to decide if this is a healthy connection for them or not. I think you need that too. But the truth is they are coming in with good intentions. 7 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups is saying, let's build a solid relationship with one another. That's a good reading. Yep. They just want peace though. So as long as you don't bring them any peace, I mean, as long as you don't bring them any chaos and you bring them peace, I see this actually working out between you and this person. That's great, Scorpio. But you got to pass the karmic test. That is the catch. First, you're going to encounter old raggedy ex from your past, and then you'll have this new person come in. It's a karmic reward for passing the spiritual test. Good luck to you. Very good read. I think we also had someone else that had a good read like that. I think it was Virgo had a similar reading. So, you know, not all is bad. We got Sagittarius next. Hey, Shay. Do we have any Sagittariuses in the room? Saggy Waggy. Let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What will be the energies surrounding Sagittarius and the person that Sagittarius will be connecting to next in love and romance? All right, so this is a very charged reading. A lot of cards flying out. The Magician card popped out and then popped back in. So this is someone that's really been low-key manifesting you back, but they're hiding it because it was like they're manifesting, they're calling you in, they want you in their life, but then it's like they're keeping it hidden. And I think it's because this person is a bit self-absorbed and a bit selfish, okay? I think they don't necessarily want you to know that, okay? They will reach out though and give you a piece of their mind that they're not happy unless they have you in their life. But I think they want you in their life because this person needs someone. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy. Yeah. As long as you provide them a loving experience, cool. I feel good. I feel great. I love it when you're pouring into me, when you're giving to me, when you're there for me, Sagittarius. That is amazing. That feels great. That feels good. But they don't plan to give you much. When they're not happy, they have a problem. So this feels like someone that's interested in a one-sided relationship. And they're going to come in with some type of sob story to ensure that you give to them and pour into them and build with them. This feels like somebody from your past that you've had a relationship with. They may have been in hermit mode for some time, thinking about this connection with you, weighing out the pros and cons. They're not happy with whatever else they got going on in their life. Their life seems to be pretty miserable. And what they've decided with the Justice here, clarifying that Hermit underneath the deck, they realize that you actually are the fair choice. These other options don't compare. You would actually be the fair opportunity, the fair experience to build with, the responsible option. They just feel like putting in the effort to give to you is a lot of work. You're just a lot to deal with. And I think it's not really, now I'm gonna just tell you, it's not because you're hard to deal with. It's because this person's lazy and they're very self-absorbed. Remember I said self-absorbed and selfish. So yeah, this person's intimidated by you. Very scared right now because they know they owe you an apology. They know they owe you a lot more than what they are willing to give. You, on the other hand, Sagittarius, with the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Swords in reverse, and Wheel of Fortune, you're moving on with your life. I'm hearing you're moving on to bigger and better things. You may have abruptly cut this person off to avoid any kind of drama or issues. Like you're tired, you're just over it. I'm getting like you say, I'm over it. Is this better for me to just move on from this? This person probably is never going to change. Yeah, it's this whole thing is a turn off. This whole experience is making you angry, making you frustrated. It's turning you off. So you're separating yourself from the devil. Releasing yourself from this karmic soul tie. And it's going to lead to good karma in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, that was a very powerful spiritual experience for you. Something about stop giving to the wrong people that don't deserve you. Because takers don't have limits. And this person will keep taking from you, depleting your energy, and in other words, using you as long as you allow them to. So you have to put your foot down, draw your line in the sand, and tell them enough. And you will be karmically rewarded for this. Once you pass the spiritual test. You will definitely be triggered. I'm getting a lot of you Sagittarius. So when this person reaches out, you will be emotionally triggered. To want to possibly it's almost like you're fighting an internal battle with yourself. No, don't do that. No, don't talk to this person. No, it's bad for you. No, 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 no. You know, that kind of thing going on internally. You've come so far. Don't, it's like a pep talk or something. Like, don't. Yeah, this person really triggers you. They really know how to have you drop your guard. But I feel like you're going to win this battle. This person could be an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Also got fixed sign energy, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Let me know if it resonates. Bree says, woo child, Lord have mercy. Thank you, Mika. You're welcome, boo. 3J says, yep, I know he's no good for me. I think you guys are going to see it more clearly, and you're going to really, really fight through that karmic bond. That's hard to shake, but it's a strong spiritual test. This person came into your life, and if you were honest with yourself, Sagittarius, you would say you've learned a lot about yourself. So they were the catalyst for your growth. They were the catalyst for you becoming stronger and being the man or woman you are now. Without this person coming in, you probably would have not been standing on business and looking at relationships through a completely different lens. So it's very powerful experience, this person. Let's see if there's anyone else coming towards you next in love. Is there anyone else coming towards Sagittarius besides their past person next in love, Spirit? The Fool. Yes. The Four of Pentacles. All right. So about this Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So this is someone who is definitely going to be new. The Fool speaks about new beginnings, new cycles. So this is definitely fresh, brand new energy. And they're going to want to invest in you, but they're going to do so gradually. Y'all saw the card fly like that? That was crazy. That was wild. I told y'all some kind of energy is going on today. Very strong energies going on today. But the card flew out of my hand. I don't know if y'all saw that on camera. But yeah, this is someone who wants to invest in you and build with you. It's going to be a gradual thing because I think this person definitely knows they don't want to be single anymore. They want to be in a committed relationship. The reason why this person is gradually moving is because maybe in their recent relationship, they were in a similar circumstance, dancing with the devil, right? Dancing with someone toxic. And so they're very fearful of another karmic cycle occurring between you. I think they have good intentions though. This isn't someone that's trying to hurt you or harm you or do anything bad. I think they're just very slow and very guarded. Yeah. So don't expect this person to be like coming in, saying, hey, let's get in a relationship really quickly. No, they're going to take their time and they're going to look at all possible outcomes, see things from your perspective, but definitely be dating, getting to know you, all that jazz. Anything else? Yeah, it keeps coming up that for a lot of you guys, this person is still devastated from some past cycle. So there may be something you teach this person. You may be this person's karmic, or this person could be a karmic in some type of way. I don't see you guys running off into the sunset. And I think it's because of this person's fear. King of Swords, Eight of Swords. They're overthinking it. Ultimately, I think it's going to like, this person's going to get cold, like, what do they call it? They're going to get like cold feet. Or they're going to say, you know what? I don't think I'm ready for a relationship or something like that. Or this could be you. Just because that person has time to really process it and think about it. And they're like, even though I'm really wanting a relationship, I'm still healing from my past. And I just really need to take some time for myself to figure this thing out. But they have good intentions though. It's not like they're trying to do anything bad. They just have to do what's best for them with justice. And I would prefer for this person, honestly, Scorpio, to be upfront and honest with you and tell you this before you go years deep in the relationship and then they hit you with this bombshell. Oh, by the way, I'm not ready for a relationship. I just need a little bit of time, which is fair. All right, so let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn, you're next. For you, Prince, oh geez, I ain't got time for that. I'm overthinking it too, and I ain't even met no dang body. They got to know. I mean, it could be you. That's why I said it could be you or your person, Sagittarius, as get the cold feet. It can be either or. Like I said, you could be their karma or, they could be your karma. Somebody is going to get cold feet, okay? But it's not because this person's trying to be shady or wrong. They just realize they're not healed totally yet and they just need to step away. That's what I was picking up. And that can be either or. All right, let's do this, Capricorn. Let's do it. Lisa, I was about to call you Leslie. Lisa's trying to hide from the Capricorn read. Tess is a Capricorn moon. Let's see, y'all. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the energies surrounding Capricorn and the person that they're going to be connecting to next in love and romance? Who's coming towards Capricorn next? We have the Magician, the Queen of Pentacles, the Strength in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. It's like this person really wants you. They want a relationship with you. They want to manifest you, but they're also very confused and very stressed about this situation. Can you give me a little bit, Spirit, as to why they're confused and stressed about this situation? The Devil in the reverse and the Five of Swords. They're fighting an internal battle with themselves, knowing that they have to break some type of addiction, lifestyle, behavior pattern. For a lot of you guys, this is somebody from your past that's thinking about making a return, but they also know that you guys are not on good terms right now with the Five of Swords. There's been a lot of drama that's gone down, and they really want you. And they feel like right now, they're not happy without you in their life. They're trying to be patient with you, but they know like deep down, they can't provide you the type of relationship that you probably want. Can you tell me why? That's what the stress is. They probably can't provide you the type of relationship you want. Because they don't believe in themselves that they can change for the better. So whatever this devil energy is, this person, like I said, may have some type of addictions, or they may have a lifestyle that's really hard to shake. And they know they got to break that addiction or that lifestyle or that behavior if they come back into your life. And that is hard for them to do. That's what they're scared about, because they don't want to get hurt in the process coming back. So correct. It's like someone that is fighting their own demons. It has nothing to do with you. I'm fighting my own demons, and I know the expectation is Capricorn is going to want to see the results. And I can't 100% guarantee I can produce those results. So reaching out to you, coming towards you, taking action towards you is very scary to this person, but they are very, very drawn to you. They're praying for you with the Magician. I'm getting this person's praying that you guys can reconnect. I'm getting a very sexual energy. They're very much fantasizing about connecting with you. They just want to do right by you before they come forward. And they're working on it. They're working their magic with the Magician. They're definitely encompassing the Magician here, trying to work their magic. Tell me more about this Magician energy. Yeah, with the Hermit. That's why they're quiet. If you're wondering why this person hasn't come forward, they're really trying to figure this crap out. So whatever they've done in the past that got in the way of this relationship, whether it be those addictions, lifestyles, prioritizing other things before you in the relationship, whatever that thing is, they're saying, I really want to work on that. Just give me time. It's hard. Strength in reverse. It's hard to work on this. And it's hard to give you the fair relationship. Not confident at all, this person. Very insecure. Very codependent too. Which is another factor as to why they need you, because they can't do this on their own. So what can this person provide, Capricorn? I'm starting to get worried that this person doesn't have much to offer. What can they provide, Capricorn? A victim story and asking for help. Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups. And hopefully you'll come and save them and come to their rescue and love up on them and tell them everything's going to be okay. And I love you through thick and thin. No matter what you're going through, babe, I've got you. You'll be fine. Come and give me a hug and a kiss. Who is this? Capricorn. You can heal me through my pain, through my worries, through my shortcomings, through my demons. You can heal. You have the Midas touch. You make me feel good. You are rare. You are the star. You have such a giving spirit. You can make me feel better. I'm still trying to understand, spirit. Wake it up. What can this person do for Capricorn? Judgment. Can we clarify the judgment? 5 of Cups. You can help me. You can heal me. I'm really going through a difficult time right now, Capricorn. And based on how you respond and how you help me, that's going to determine how long I'm going to stay. We're going to ask one more time. What can this person give to Capricorn? What can they provide Capricorn spirit? The Wheel of Fortune. And the Page of Pentacles. I can give you a breadcrumb. Is that enough, Capricorn? I don't have much, but hopefully the little penny, the small offer that I have will keep you around. This is one of the moments where I can't fix my Aquarius face, because what the hell is this, Capricorn? Can you tell me about this? Can you tell me about this Page of Pentacles? Let's have a fresh start. But all I can offer you is a Page of Pentacles, an apology. I'm sorry. Let's work on it. Let's see where this can go. This is like somebody that, you know what I'm noticing about them? I'm just going to be honest. They are honestly and truly and utterly living in a delusional world. They feel like you and everyone else caters to their needs, and in return, give very little to others. And feel like that's enough to keep people around. So what are they going to do next other than play games? Because this ain't going to work for my Capricorn friend spirit. What they're going to do next? They're going to come back. Help me, Capricorn. I miss you, girl. I miss you, guy. I've been going through some things. It's a victim story, y'all. Be prepared to cue the damn violins on his BS. And you're not going to get much out of the deal. This person could be an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Leo, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, that's what I got. I'm going to be honest with you guys. At the end of the day, you may be very familiar with how this person behaves and acts. You may have noticed that this person operates out of this very victim mentality and entitled mentality. If that's the case, this is definitely your reading. Before we get to the Aquarius read, though, Capricorn, let's see if there's anyone else that's going to be coming towards you besides this person, because I know you don't really want to deal with this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person connecting to Capricorn next, besides this ex. Who's going to come towards Capricorn besides this ex? Is there anyone coming towards Capricorn in love and romance besides their ex? Yes, you got a King of Pentacles. There you go. You go from a Page of Pentacles to finding a King of Pentacles. That's what I'm talking about. Ace of Swords in the reverse and Seven of Cups. All right, underneath the deck, we have the Moon and the Six of Cups in reverse. So this is someone who is a provider, okay, or someone that is very career focused, very stable. They have it going on. The problem is when it comes to love, they're just not very certain that you're going to be their person. Okay, they need time to figure all that out. And it has a lot to do with past trauma and pain that they've experienced that they're keeping hidden beneath the surface. So they fantasize and create this narrative in their mind. What if Capricorn hurts me? They don't know enough yet about you because they're new. So they're confused between if you are going to be a healthy option or a toxic option. So they're not going to be so quick to give you a love offer. They're going to move very slow. And I think it's because this person's very insecure. That's what it is. But I think there's something significant about this person wanting to make sure you're not going to take advantage of them. They could be very stable, have a lot going, and they're just used to people taking advantage of them. So I would just say proceed with caution, but also be aware that that's what their motive is. Not really to hurt you or harm you, but just to make sure that you're not just going to become a moocher. All right, there we go. Sheena says, you are amazing. Hope you've been doing well, Queen. Aries right here. Thank you so much, Sheena. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you. All right, it's that time for Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarius, for standing by. Just as a reminder to everyone, we're not doing any questions on this live. So if you have a dying question, please head to my website, MEKA'S to book your personal reading with me, and I'll be glad to answer your question for you there. Let's do it, Aquarius. Aqua Gang. I see y'all here. We got Shay, Jennifer, Blue Aqua. We got Mika. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Aquarius? Next in love. What is the current energy surrounding Aquarius and that person coming towards Aquarius next in love? All right. Nine of Wands. Two of Swords. The World. Underneath the deck, we have the Hierophant in the reverse and the Death in the reverse. All right. All right. So this is somebody from your past that feels like you and them have some unfinished business. But the problem with between you two is this person hasn't changed. The way they go about relationships, their value systems, their belief. This is a very stubborn individual. That's what I'm noticing. Your person could be a fixed sign, a Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, or Leo. They could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm getting. The reason why this person is holding back from you is because they're expecting the worst. They do want to apologize deep down, but they're playing this role of feeling like the victim in all this. Why is that, Spirit? Because you're not trying to reconcile with them. You sent a message loud and clear, Aquarius, to this person that they're blocked, or you're making it very difficult for them to contact you because you don't care anymore. That's what they would say. And they're confused as to why. Why? You don't care about me? Why? They're confused why their words is not getting you all wrapped up in your mind. You used to be very weak for this person, Aquarius. They used to say the right things and you would just kind of melt. You would feel like, you got me. But not anymore. It looks like this cycle is steadily coming to an end according to them. This person has been trying to extend whatever kind of flirtatious apology, and I call it a flirtatious apology because they're not going to flat out and say they were wrong. They're not going to flat out and say, I'm sorry. They're not going to flat out and say, I did you wrong, Aquarius. No, this person's just going to flirt with you and hopefully get you to get weak. But this is the thing. You see through the tactics. You've been there, done that. And that's why. This is the worst possible outcome that can happen in this person's life. You reap what you sow. That's what I heard. You got to pay the piper. Something this person did to you, Aquarius, it's coming back to this person tenfold. This person saw it coming. You may have even warned this person about this ending and they thought you were playing. You may have told this person, listen, let me tell you something. And you let them know what it is and what it ain't. Because Aquarius, you don't have no filter. You don't let people know what it is. But there's a part of you, Aquarius, that always would come back or will always give the person the benefit of the doubt. Not because you were dumb. It's because game recognized game. You won't just see. You just get information. This is you doing your research. See, folks don't understand you doing your research. And you trying to figure out how far this fool gonna play you or think they playing you. But really, they don't realize that they giving themselves enough rope to hang themselves, not you. So it's a whole checkmate bitch situation. That's what I heard. Well, It's all come to the light. And all the aquas in the chat says, we told you. We saw it coming. And it is what it is. Two of Swords, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands in the reverse. So you're blocking this person because you think this person is dating around, talking to someone else, entertaining someone else, exploring their options with other people. And that was it for you. Boom, Tower moment, done. Some of you guys may have found out about a third party or found this person entertaining other people, or you just assume because you just ain't a fool. I mean, Aquarius is the most intelligent zodiac sign of the zodiac. Facts on facts. But this person thought you was a fool. So you're releasing yourself from the devil themselves, okay? There is a very spiritual significance as to why you met this person. And let's have an honest conversation, Aqua Gang. You gave too much to the wrong person. You let this person be around too long. You went dancing with the devil a little bit too long, didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you, Aquarius? But you like, but it was an old sexy devil, Mika. It was an old sexy devil. I couldn't help. It was sexy devil. Okay, I get it. I understand. But listen, Aqua Gang, you got to release it in love and light. You got to tell them, namaste, stay away. You fill in the blank. Namaste, stay the blank away. Get away from me, Satan. I rebuke thee. And this is you, Aquarius. But, okay. The Lovers in reverse. Here's the problem right here. You guys were unequally yoked. This was not your match. And as much as you tried your best to make it work, it just won't. You can't force it to fit, Aquarius. I think you're seeing it now for what it is, but that was the thing. Spirit was trying to teach you. You can't force things to fit. I feel like a lot of you Aquariuses are in hermit mode and doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of grounding, getting a lot of downloads and enlightenment on the significance of this experience so you can learn from this massive karmic experience. Let's just call it what it is. It was a mess. It was a mess. And depending on how long you were with this person, it looks different for all of you. I saw someone in the chat says 20 years. Some of you guys may have been a few years, you know, whatever. No matter what it is, this is a hard one to shake. That you just needed to just like go into hermit mode and just take a breath. Because you like, I don't want to deal with no damn body else right now. Like, everybody get away from me. Just get everybody away from me right now. Because I need a moment to just decompress, think, process, and understand how to get my thoughts together. Because this person played you. You know, they really confused you with the Two of Swords as well. I think you were very confused for a very long time because this person was very manipulative and very toxic. And it's classic toxicity, classic manipulation. These are the games that people play. Real love doesn't play games. Real love, it is or it isn't, you know, and that's what it is. So yeah, you're very guarded and you're protecting your energy. Many of you guys are divinely protected, by the way. Let's see if anybody else coming towards you, Aquarius. Blue Aqua says 26 years for Blue Aqua. And Janae agrees with the Aqua reading, says, yep. All right. Jamelia says, so true, so true. Micah says, yes. All right, so let's see if there's anybody else, Aquarius, coming towards you besides this past person. They will test you. This is like a spiritual test. Please don't fail the test, Aquarius, because I know you're going to be struggling. Please, please don't fail the test. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Is there anybody else coming towards Aquarius in love and romance next after this karmic test from their past? Anybody else besides their ex coming towards Aquarius? We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Magician and we have the Temperance. You know, this is someone who is really getting over something from their past. And they're really stressed out about being in a vulnerable situation where they have to invest in a relationship. You know, relationships and love is a selfless act. So being in that vulnerable space of giving and nurturing a new relationship with you, Aquarius, is freaking this person out. It's not like they don't like you. They just need time. And I don't think you're going to give them that time. Let's see, how will Aquarius respond to this fool? Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups. You'll really like this person. I think you'll be like, oh, this is a nice person. But then they're going to confuse you because of how they're moving. You're going to be like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? What's this Ace of Swords in reverse? Yeah, why is it taking so long for this person to like move this thing along? You want action. You need results. You want this thing to progress. It feels like a very slow mover, this new person. It's not growing. There's no proposal of a commitment that goes months at a time. And you're like, what the hell is going on here? Well, what's going on is this person is still not over their past. And so they're moving in a lot of fear instead of faith, and they're holding back. And, you know, it feels like you're being strung along, which in a sense, it kind of feels that way, but it's a deep rooted issue that has nothing to do with you. So what advice we got for Aquarius? Keep your options open, Aquarius. Nobody got time for this. Knight of Cups. Go on dates, talk to other people, because guess what? You are single as a Pringle and nobody got time for this. Exactly. I wouldn't tell this person though, Aquarius. Hush, hush. But I would keep your options open. Don't waste your time waiting on this person, because I can see that this thing not working. Let's see, what will be the outcome of this connection between Aquarius and this new person? Two of Swords, the Devil. Forever. This is going to take a long time to move. This is going to take a long time to move, Aquarius. Nobody got time for this, man. Nobody got time for this. Like, come on. Come on. We grown around here. Make a choice. I'm going to say this, and y'all know I talk about this all the time on the channel. If you're dating someone new, and within 3 months, this person doesn't extend a solid love offer to you, it's time to skedaddle. It's time to dip. It's time to keep it moving, because this person is playing game. 3 months and you're talking to this person on a regular basis. You guys are going on dates. You guys are starting to honestly try to build, and this person don't know if they want to be with you. It's a bet. It's time to skedaddle. Come on, Aqua Gang. Don't stay strung along in this. And I'm going to tell you this too. After they commit to you within 3 months, within a year to 2 years, if that person doesn't propose marriage, you're their forever girlfriend, you're their forever boyfriend. Within a year, you guys should be having serious conversations about getting married. If that doesn't occur within 1 to 2 years, they do not listen to me, ladies. Are you listening? They do not want you. They do not see you as their wife. They don't want you. And at that point, it's time to skedaddle. I'm just saying. Some people will keep you around to really use you as a therapist, as a sex slave, as a maid, as a cook, as a babysitter, as a teddy bear, as all the things. As a fake wifey without the real commitment. Don't be a fool. Somebody need to hear that. Don't be a fool. Let them show you. Not by their words, but by their actions on what time they're on. And you decide if that's good enough. Every time. You decide if you want to stay in it. Because if you allow yourself to settle, you will waste valuable years on a person that don't even want you. That will lie to you, that will cheat on you, that will manipulate you, that'll string you along, that'll have building a whole separate life behind your back. And then booyah, a month after you guys break up, they engage. And you like, but we've been together 5 years. And Ricky never proposed. How the hell did he propose to this heifer after 1 month? Girl, because he been talking to that heifer for more than a month behind your back because he didn't really want you. He wanted her. Stay woke. Stay woke to the truth. Game, recognize, game. For real. For real. All right, Aquarius. That wasn't directed to you. That was for anybody watching that wanted a little game. Do not be played. A man is simple, ladies. They either want you or they don't. They're either a grown man or a grown boy. A grown man gonna step it up and gonna take what's rightfully theirs. If they see you as their wife, if they see you as good enough to settle down with. But even if they don't see you as that, some toxic individuals will keep you around for convenience. Don't be played for a fool. And I can speak on it because I've been married. I can speak on it because I've dated around. I can speak on it because, hey, people talk to me every day. I'm single by choice because being single is not a curse. But some of y'all get so desperate and so lonely and feel like you got to have somebody and you don't have to. That's a choice. But when you get to a level and a vibration of feeling so confident and secure with yourself and really understanding what's really your worth, understanding what you actually deserve, you will never settle again. And you'll start noticing that the people that repel against you or say, nah, I don't want to talk to her, you be like, great, I don't want to talk to your raggedy self anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because the narcissists, the toxics, the people that are not good for you will honestly fall off naturally anyway. If you exude a vibration of class, dignity, and self-respect, you're closing your legs, you're not desperate, you're not playing wifey without them earning wifey benefits, meaning actually getting married. You see what I'm saying? So you got to look at it honestly for what it is. And you got to live up to that role. If you are in the dating phase, you play the dating phase role. If you are in a relationship, you're not in a marriage. You play in the relationship role. Don't let these old nappy-headed, raggedy old heifers and dudes live up off of you and live their best life off of you, and they haven't even offered you much. You getting played. You getting played. And we living in some rough times in the States. I don't know what the other countries are dealing with, but we living in some rough times. So do not get it mistaken, fellas. Yes, ladies are definitely trying to have a come up, but so some of these old raggedy, broke, busted, and disgusted males acting like bitches trying to have a come up off of a woman that's successful as well. I said it. Sure did. Where the real man at? We need real man to rise on up. Where you at, fellas? Come on now. Ladies, please, don't settle. It's a lot of trash. Take the trash out. Take the trash out. Ricky said, that's funny. I've never been married, so I would never clearly know what that feels like. Well, being married it's a business. What people don't understand, that marriage is a business. It's a contractual agreement of two people working for each other for the betterment of the household, building an empire together. So it's an investment. So imagine if you are in a marriage where you're not with the right partner. It ain't no marriage. It ain't no business. It ain't no empire. It ain't no legacy you're building. It ain't no life, no family. Marriage is about coming together to build something amazing. Two individual beings, bring and contribute something amazing to the unit, the family unit. And it rises on up to create something amazing together. But when you have two people that are not working cohesively, like let's just call it like a business, what's going to happen? The business will fall. The marriage will collapse. One person's going to be putting in more effort and work, and the other person's going to be taking a free ride. That person needs to get fired. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. And when you have the right partner, when you have the right connection and that person is moving with good intentions and you guys are working as a team, and that's why you'll hear a lot of marriage counselors, or you'll hear a lot of relationship experts that actually know what they're talking about when it comes to marriages. They'll say it takes a team effort, and it does. You're talking about two people that are contributing something to create the family unit. And it looks different based on what your beliefs, your values, and how you guys want to make that work. For example, some women may be in a relationship and they don't know how to cook, but their husband does. So there really are no gender roles. It's just a matter of what works for you and your partner. But somebody got to cook. Shoot, both of y'all could cook together, So it's not about gender roles. And I get so tired of people saying that. It's a matter of what works for you guys together. You know what I'm saying? And for a real man, they're not going to lie. They're not going to cheat. They're not going to be weak and fall for the cultural trend of, oh, I got to be cool and go behind my wife's back, because that's what's cool. That's the social norm, that a man's going to be a man going to cheat, a man going to do this, a man going to do that. That's weak. You being a bitch. Because a real man don't follow. A real man leads. Come on now. A real man leads. And a woman will naturally submit to a real man that's leading their household. I ain't talking about control. I'm talking about leading. And a real man is his own, creates his own kingdom in his household. And he makes his entire kingdom of his household feel secure and protected. Everybody's going to depend on this man to lead that household. But when you're talking about a man who's weak, that's following behind what's cool, what they feel like they can get away with, or what their urges are telling them to do because of corn that they watch, OnlyFans, they homeboy, what they uncle, they daddy, and all them, they homies and all them used to do to their wives. If they follow behind all of that, they weak. You are about to create your life, and you're going to destroy it based on a weak thought, a weak position. Because a real man has control. They don't move all out of impulse. They move out of self-control and dignity and respect and leadership. And ladies, we have to do our discernment to choose the right one, because you have the power. You are the gatekeeper. You get to choose if that man is good enough to lead your household one day. Or do you look down at that man because you are in the masculine role and trying to lead that man? And when you do that, that's out of line and out of order. You're going to get frustrated. He's going to get frustrated, and it will never work. And that's why for the umpteenth time, y'all, I'm going to eventually do a divine masculine and divine feminine series at some point. I know I've been promising y'all this for a while, but as you guys know, I am an educator by trade. So I will be off for Christmas break. And as soon as I get back from my travels, I will probably go right into it because it's much needed, y'all. A lot of men are leaning into their feminine, divine feminine. And we got a lot of women that are leaning into becoming more masculine because someone has to do it. Somebody has to lead. And that is a shame. Because the wires get crossed, relationships get broken, and people are not clear. It's a lot because we have masculine and feminine in all of us. And sometimes we are a victim of our circumstances based on how we were raised, how we had to grow up fast, victims of trauma, abuse. So it shapes how we think or how we experience love or view love. Some of us are so traumatized that we become people pleasers, codependents, anxious attachments. Or we could become so traumatized that we don't trust no man, no woman, and we become avoidant. We become toxic. We hurt a lot of people in our love sector. It's all science. And if you're a member of my soul tribe, I will be dropping some content very soon about the science of love. It's going to be a very lengthy video, so you may have to watch it in bits and pieces, but I want you to watch the whole video. And it's coming out soon for my members of the channel. And it's really going to be a dive deep on how love is science. And that's why when people say go to therapy, like relationship therapy, or going to getting relationship coaching, all that stuff is impactful because there's a science to it. And it's the way us humans think and behave. And it's also a combination of also our experiences growing up, as well as, of course, our astrological natal chart placements and things like that. There's a lot of factors there. So I'm not going to get into all that, y'all. Y'all know I can be rambling, but members, be looking out for that content. And if you're not a member of the channel, you can join by hitting the join button. I got a lot of great content for members coming their way that's going to have a very deeper look at your love life. So you can become self-reflective and you can kind of learn something significant about what to do next in your love life so you're not self-sabotaging your own happiness. So it's a very, very good read. I mean, very, very good video that I plan to share with my members. Okay. We're going to do our last sign of the evening. Thank you again to Mama Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, for modding tonight. Thank you so much, T. Rose, for your help and support. And thank you to all of you for your kind words of encouragement. I hope you all did take the time to subscribe to the channel. It's such an important step so you don't miss any other readings and great content here on this channel. And if you haven't liked the video, please do so. It's an energy exchange. As always, I send that positive energy back to you all tenfold. And know that you are divinely protected and deeply loved, you know? So God bless to all of you. Thank you for being here. Happy holidays to everyone. Got my little tree earrings. Merry Christmas, everyone. We're getting closer. Let's end the night with Pisces. Thank you so much for the 279. Resilient. Thank you. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much, Mel. Thank you, Mel. Wow, Mel. Thank you for all the hundreds. I appreciate it. You're amazing. Here we go, Pisces. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What will be the energies surrounding Pisces and the person that Pisces will have coming towards them next in love and romance? We have the Justice in the reverse. The Four of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Swords as well as the Two of Pentacles. You're very guarded, Pisces, and I can see why. This person hasn't been treating you so fairly. They may have been juggling you with someone else. And they know that they've done you wrong. This doesn't feel like anybody new. It feels like somebody from your past that's feeling guilty for betraying you. They're holding on and harnessing a lot of guilt energy. It's hitting this person very deeply on a spiritual, emotional, mental, like this person may be depressed. Yeah, they're seeing the significance of how their actions have impacted you in some type of way. And now they're the person feeling betrayed because you're holding back. Your hands are tied, Pisces. I don't think you necessarily wanted to have to get to this level of protecting yourself. but it was the best choice for you. You just don't see it. You don't see the future here. The idea of picking up where you guys left off here is very stressful and very painful. And why is that? What did this person do? Let's look at that. This person never wanted to give you a solid love offer. All they gave you was a lot of pain. For some of you, they breadcrumbed their way in the relationship. And they did that in order to control you. Control you by holding back and not giving you much. So it was a massive manipulation tactic to get you to get in line, get in order. While keeping this cycle between you and them open. They thought they can come back whenever they wanted to, but they're sadly mistaken. I don't think you're open to that. Yeah, you're looking like you're single on your own and doing okay for yourself. Again, you hate that it had to end this way, but it is what it is. What you do need to know, Pisces, is by you honestly pulling away from this person, they're starting to have karma begin to unravel in their energy. Their world is becoming very stressful. They may be very triggered by a lot of people in their world. So like their family, their friends may notice a mood shift and they're easily frustrated, may get into fights and arguments. Like this person has some type of temper or something going on in their energy right now. And I think they're also frustrated at you. It's a ball of emotion for sure. But they're not taking a lot of moves here. Well, then why are they coming up in your reading then if they're not going to be making a lot of moves here? 10 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Because eventually they will. They're going to realize that you actually bring a lot to the table. And they're going to reassess the situation and say, well, it would be kind of foolish of me not to go back to Pisces, even though I'm upset. So once they cool down and realize you're not going to chase them, they may come in and give you some type of false offer and string you along even further with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Yep. It's a string along situation. And that's what they've decided. I don't think this person's equipped to give you much because they don't have much to offer as a page. They could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. What is this person going to do next? Is there anything else we're missing? Yeah, they want to get in your head by not giving you much attention. That's why they're holding back too. They want you to kind of start freaking out. It's like a manipulation tactic. I'm going to keep holding back from Pisces, even though I want Pisces in my life, just to kind of have Pisces humble themselves. They think that they can hold back from me, but no, I'm going to keep holding back from Pisces because Pisces is going to eventually drop their guard and come towards me. I know it. I can just see it. Yep. I want Pisces to feel how I'm feeling. I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling worried. I'm feeling stressed. I'm feeling angry, depressed. Yeah, Pisces needs to feel a little bit of that. So I'm not going to chase them. Yep. I'm not going to chase them. I think you're definitely guarding and protecting yourself because you know this person plays these games. I think you've been around this energy long enough, Pisces, to know that this person plays a lot of games with you. Very vengeful. Yeah, very vengeful. Okay. So that is that person. Let's see if there's anyone else coming towards us, and then we'll close the reading for tonight. All right. So Spirit, tell me about Pisces. Is there anybody else, anyone new coming towards Pisces in love and romance besides their past person? Well, we have the Knight of Wands, the Fool in the reverse, and the Six of Wands in the reverse. This energy doesn't feel too good. This feels like somebody that's coming in for a fun time, not a long time, and they don't really want a relationship. I think this is someone that's just like needing some attention and needing someone to just kind of build their confidence and sense of self-worth. Yeah, they're not going to tell you underneath the surface that they're really just trying to come in and hit it and quit it. With the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Wands, I'm getting like sexual healing to the Star. I don't know. What else does this person want with Pisces? Yeah, this is a time waster. This is like a booty call type of situation. Yeah, have fun with you and ghost you. You know, this is not somebody that's trying to do anything serious. I think they're going to come in very aggressive. They're not going to waste any time. That's what you need to know. They're not going to waste any time to give you the red flags. You're going to notice it early, so you don't have to worry about this person lying to you for so long. They may start dropping hints and then say, oh, I was just joking. They're not joking. This person is seriously trying to do something here. What is this Knight of Wands? Yeah, this person is very childish. They really do need attention. So they're going to get in your head to convince you otherwise. But this will be one of those other karmic lessons. Here we go. Where you are the gatekeeper. You have the right to decide how long this person is going to stick around. Anything else we need to know about this person? I think they're also trying to get over some type of relationship. So that's why they're not really ready for one. They just kind of want somebody to lay up with or entertain them, something like that. But they're not really ready for anything. All right. That's what I have for you. I really hope you guys enjoyed the reading tonight. Thank you guys for those that hung out with me for quite a bit of time. Big shout out to our amazing mods. Once again, T Rose, Mama Lisa. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And big shout out to all of you guys, especially my girl Tess. I know she definitely has been on the live the entire time. And we had quite a bit of others that hung out with us. If you are going to come back and rewatch this video in a few minutes, I'll have timestamps available for you. So if you missed your sign, no worries. All of my videos are always timestamped, so that way you don't have to kind of figure out where your sign is. It's kind of hard to tell with this, vertical recording, but I'm so glad you guys were able to stop by. And if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. It's a lot of fun here. We are a community of people to support each other. And my goal is always to uplift the collective. So God bless. Happy holidays to everyone. And we'll talk again soon. Take care. Namaste.